Hello and welcome once again to the Snooker 19 Community World Championship 2021 and another quarter-final match. Today we've got TomLewis14783 against JPageMartin36, who is the top seed, by the way. And of course it is Mark Allen versus Kyron Wilson for this quarter-final match. And I'm delighted to be joined by my partner in crime when commentating on all matters, Tom Lewis. It's Tommy Triangle, or Tom Mayhew. How are you doing, sir?
Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm good. I've dropped the high hazel for this one because I'm just so excited to watch Mr. Lewis again. But he's a tricky opponent, JPageMartin. Despite his username, I'm sure his high break is higher than 36.
Well, otherwise he's got a bit of a problem coming up against Mr. 83147's Tom Lewis.
Oh, this is on air, apparently. We've just seen there.
Yeah, well, yeah. Dennis has just gone, good evening, Hazel. But here we go. Mark Allen playing the two cushion escape, and well, he's hit the black. Oh. That's not what you want to do against J Page, who is, as I said, top seed. Yeah. Yeah, he's left the red on, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see J Page just smash into the back here off this red. Let's have a look.
That is what I'm expecting.
Yeah, lots of screw back, lots of power. Here we go.
Oh.
And he moves one red.
I mean, he's pretty unlucky there, really, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he is, and he's put the black awkward as well.
One.
He'd like that one again, I think.
He would do, but already I'm just happy to see some attacking play after the semi-final yesterday with Mr. Mark Selby against Stuart Bingham.
I thought you were referring to Tom Lewis's roll-ups in the last match.
Well, that as well. You know, after watching, I was getting flashbacks of Tom Lewis while watching Mark Selby, to be honest.
Yeah, but no, I think Tom Lewis has got to attack this match. He's not going to beat J Page by playing defensive, and you know, he's given J Page an early chance here to settle down. And I haven't seen Kyron in the real life World Championship. I think he'd gobble up this chance. So
yeah, he would.
You know, and here we go again, straight into the pack, and this is quite attacking from J Page. It's not unlike him, but you know, he is known for being a little bit more of a safe player than your usual Halborn or Rainy Lamb, just pop the balls off the lampshades. But well, it's a very positive starting with those extra 7 points. He's already going to be 26 points in front after this pink.
This is the well, I'd say it's the most confident start we've seen so far this championship.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, okay, he had an easy starter, but he earned it from a very good break-off, and right behind the green, so yeah, he'll just be dropping this red in, try and get onto that black. Either red will work for that.
Well, I think he might go for this to try and knock some more reds. Oh,
Yeah.
he's just tapped him.
Oh, has that red got in the way of the black? I think it might have.
He'll have the long blue, so he'll be all right. But
he didn't even look at the black there. This is
no.
He wants to get on with this, I think. This
feels like Ronnie in his prime. This is mad.
Yeah, it's
25.
It's very impressive, isn't it?
And yeah, J Page, the #1 seed, as you've said. And it's the Tornado Tom Lewis. I'm not sure what J Page's nickname is, Joe.
The Shaky Hand.
The Shaky Hand? Yeah. Well, there's no sign of the yips here so far, Joe.
Yeah, well, it was his self-appointed... the Shaky Arm, sorry, not the Shaky Hand, but...
33.
Self-appointed nickname, that. Nothing to do with me.
Well, I mean, I think it's a lie. His
well, yeah, it gives
absolutely fine, Joe. I don't...
Well, yeah, he doesn't seem to be shaking too much here, but I mean, this is very impressive, isn't it? You know, And actually, JPage will be going through to face our first semi-finalist, who got through as a matter of unfortunate withdrawal, unavoidable from
39.
So Jolly Janny was the lucky recipient of a bye through to the semi-finals, and JPage desperately wanting to join him.
Well, I mean, no wonder he's jolly with a bye through to the semis.
Well, yeah, he's won one match to get to the semis. Wow, well,
that's a surprise in this.
Wow, I mean, he's got away with it somewhat.
Kyron Wilson, 39.
But knowing Tom Lewis, he'll try and attack, because that's how he plays.
Or he'll roll up to this red. It's one,
it's one or the other, isn't it?
It is, yep.
Oh, Tom Lewis, why?
Oh dear, well.
Alright, well, I think Tom Lewis is going to play for a re-rack here somehow, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't make it up really, could you? But, I mean, there is a shot here where you just roll this red into the pack. And, JPage might look at that, but there's no reason for JPage to actually attack this.
Yeah.
You can see he's trying to make the roll-up harder and harder for Tom to pull off here.
Well, at the very least, they're not taking 3 minutes over the roll-up, which I do appreciate.
Yeah, true. It's been very fast attacking snooker so far. I mean, we've only been rolling for 6 minutes 45 seconds, and well, we're already into the middle of the frame. But JPage, that was a surprise and miss, you have to say, into the right corner.
Yeah, no, I wonder if he's given... Well, I thought he'd given Tom Lewis a possible chance of doing a bit more than that, but he's not taking it. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I think JPage is just going to roll this into those reds now. Yeah.
I mean, we should say that JPage has a slight... Oh, look at Kyron there. That was very weird. Like a little hunchback.
Yeah, I think he must have had a little twinge in his back there.
Yeah.
What were you going to say about JPage? Hopefully nothing rude.
No. I was going to say he has the slight advantage of the fact that he will have presumably seen Tom Lewis play in the earlier rounds on the TV setup. So
yeah.
That could come into play. He might know that Tom Lewis is a bit hesitant at times. He can be. Oh,
well,
look at
that was anything but hesitant from JPage there. Poor shot from Tom Lewis, you have to say, to leave JPage that opportunity. But
yeah, if there's anyone you don't want to give a chance to, it's probably Martin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite snooker player called Martin, Joe?
Well, it's not JPageMartin because he's called James, but my favourite snooker player called Martin might be Martin O'Donnell, I think.
Oh, Martin Gould will be so gutted.
He will be Gouldsy balls. Yeah. I was trying to think of a humorous answer of a snooker player called Martin, but unfortunately I don't know any of this. So, yeah, other than Gouldsy and O'Donnell.
I think they're the only two that spring to mind for me.
Can you see Hazel in the crowd, by the way? 3 right of Mark Allen.
I can, yeah. She's always there, isn't she?
She is, yeah. She. I mean, that's what she was doing the last year that she wasn't presenting on the BBC. She was globetrotting with this lot. Where's the cue ball? Well,
foul.
I mean, JPage is playing with a
Mark Allen.
A slight blasé approach. As if he doesn't really care.
That was reckless, that shot there. That was... I mean, Tom Lewis has to try and attack here, doesn't he, really?
Yeah, there's not really anything to go at, though. Unless you put the cue ball close to the green and try and cut in the rightmost red. You could do that, but I don't... Well, Tom's not spotted that.
No.
He's just played safe, and it's not a bad one. I think we'll see a lot about JPage here. If he plays some sort of plant. No, he's not going to.
No, he's not even looked at it, has he?
It's just the manner that he's going around the table here. I wouldn't have been surprised, but yeah, well, plays a decent safety. And now what does Tom do?
He's in a bit of trouble, isn't he? Really here, because JPage is bossing this so far. That's the only points Tom Lewis has scored off an in-off.
Yeah, he hasn't had a look at a pot yet, Tom. So, oh dear.
Oh no, I don't think, and I might be wrong, but I don't think this technique is going to work against JPage.
No, I think with Sperrin he almost frustrated him into mistakes, but JPage, well, I think generally would be happy to play the game with him. So, but yeah, you know, you're not gonna force JPage into a mistake playing that sort of shot for me. You know, you need to put him under pressure, and the way that you do that is by hopefully getting him in a snooker or getting some reds into play. Oh, well, three lucky people have got the pleasure of watching this live.
Yeah, is that Hazel, Dennis, and Rob Walker? Perhaps.
Well,
I don't know.
it could be Dave and Neil on the rival channel.
That's very true. Yeah.
To us.
Oh, and he's played that very well there. I think that's pretty perfect, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah, Tom's in a bit of trouble now. Oh, Tom must be feeling sick right now, because he's just not even seen a pot yet in this match. And you know, he'll have felt like he'd been playing okay safety so far, you know, in his mind. And I mean, you couldn't have placed that better with your hand, really.
No, you absolutely couldn't. Oh, 4 people.
Yeah, well, Andy Goldstein's in now.
Yeah, I'm sure Jimmy White will be joining soon as well.
To watch a Tornado Tom.
Oh, he's playing it.
Oh.
No, he's gonna hit. No, he's not hit the black this time. But,
he hasn't, but he's going to be straight back. There's no doubt about that. And it was quite fun, Tom. I was commentating with Chinny
Kyron Wilson
on another one of the quarter-final matches, and I got my old rule book out because we were debating some of the rules. So I'm hoping that we get a similar opportunity today.
Oh, what's this rule book? Is it
the WPBSA rule book? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you buy that on one of your visits to the Crucible?
No. It was there was a new one released last year sometime, so I just bought it.
Foul and a miss.
Yeah,
Kyron Wilson, 4.
So it's only a little sort of A6 booklet, but it's cool. Yeah. It's not as fun as the World Snooker Championship 2002 manual, though.
No, we need to. We will definitely do something with that one day. We'll do some sort of snooker podcast.
Yeah. Talk about Stephen Lee being remarkable for being unremarkable.
maybe that's what made him go down the
rabbit hole.
He wanted he wanted to stand out a bit more.
I mean, to be fair, after 2002, Stephen Lee did plummet down the rankings a little bit. So, you know. Maybe it was that. Oh, I mean, Tom's making a real meal of this, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
it's not that hard an escape, but he's had 3 attempts at this now, and it's actually 58 points a lead. Still 83 remaining,
Kyron Wilson,
but
4.
JPage quite happy to just keep putting them back here. I mean,
yeah,
surely you play the one cushion escape, and just below the pink.
JPage is not even It's not even wasted time. He just puts him back. He doesn't even see if there's a shot. He's just happy to.
I mean, this
rack
is
up
narrow as well.
Oh.
I just don't understand why he's not playing the one cushion here, just off the left-hand side cushion, just above the middle pocket, and rolling into the pack. I don't understand it.
Well, let us know below, TomLewis.
Kyron
let
Wilson,
us know what the hell you were playing at.
He's just playing a different shot every single time.
Or you could probably just swerve the white just to tap off them and land
well,
in the
yeah,
bottom
yeah,
cushion.
you could. Oh, here we go.
Oh, what's this one? Okay, new shot. And
he might flick it. Oh no, he flicked the pink. I think this might be a free ball. Is it? Maybe not.
Foul and a miss. Kyron Wilson, 6.
Oh no,
free ball.
He's looking at it, but I think for the comedy, he should put him back here.
Yeah, just put him back, JPage. Just keep doing it. Why would you not when you're racking up the points? Yeah, he's going to win the frame on fouls at this rate.
Well, 68 points. He only needs another 15 from fouls, and I mean that looks very similar. That line. He's going to flick it though. Well,
yay!
Well played,
Fantastic.
Tom. He finally found a line that worked.
And the crowd winning the applause there for
standing ovation for that one.
And he's going to probably end up right back in there at this rate.
Well, it looks like JPage is taking some inspiration from Tommy.
Well, when you're so many points ahead, he's going to force TomLewis to force the issue, but TomLewis has shown no hint that he's going to do that, so I'm not really sure how this is going to...
I mean, he might take this red up into the green pocket, and it was a bit of a poor shot, I think, that from JPage, and I don't know. I never asked you, by the way, who's your favourite player called Martin? Where's the cue ball going?
No, please don't go in. Okay, it's all right. Perfect, as Virgo would say. I guess my favourite Martin would be Martin Gould, just for his. It's funny when he plays in the shootout and the crowd all start singing the Spandau Ballet song "Gold." And there's a wonderful video of them just singing the chorus over and over for about 7 minutes, and he just calmly makes a century, and he doesn't even reference it. He's just playing like it's a normal phrase, making a century while the crowd drunkenly sings Spandau Ballet, and it's amazing.
I don't know if you remember Power Snooker.
Yes, yeah.
Well, he won that one, yeah. I mean, that was even louder than the shootout, so...
Has he missed again?
Yes.
Well, at what point does he just concede the frame here?
Well, 72 points the lead, still 83 on the table.
4.
I don't think I've ever seen this happen before.
I would, if I was TomLewis, I would have to smack into them at some point, just to...
This is nowhere near again, is it? Oh, well, it just seemed to keep on going, man. I thought that was way too soft, but... Well, he'll be happy. He hasn't lost the frame yet. The 83 clearance is on to win the frame.
What odds would you give on TomLewis winning this frame from here, Joe?
Oh, it's got to be at least evens, as this. No, I think a cool 100 to 1. I think so.
Oh, wow! If anyone wants to place a bet, and then the new website, Bet Joe, I believe it's called.
Oh dear. I'll tell you what, I had a sponsored video once with a betting company, and lots of people were very unhappy about that. Goodness me. Well, if the frame wasn't over before, it surely is now.
Yeah. I think TomLewis will be leaving the arena after this, just to get his thoughts together.
Splash a bit of water on his face. And
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
One.
Maybe he'll
shout at himself in the mirror.
Yeah. Maybe he'll do the Paul Hunter tactic and
Plan B.
sleep with his wife in the dressing room.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're not far off the watershed, so...
Three.
At this point. Yeah, plan B for Tom Lewis, I think. This is frame ball.
Finally. It felt like it's been frame ball for the past 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, I mean, JPage will feel a little bit better now he's finally got rid of that, but I'm not sure he would have been desperately worried at this point.
No, he's not really.
Played another ambitious cannon, but I think that'll be end of break, and maybe
11,
Tom Lewis
11.
will concede the frame here. I don't think he's got a hope of getting the snookers, I'll be honest.
Wow, he's not been under any pressure, has he, really?
Kyron Wilson, 11.
I mean, he needs 4 snookers to tie, does Tom Lewis?
Well, I mean, some players would play on for 5 snookers, but...
They would, yeah. He might have missed that, you know, Tom. Oh no, he didn't. But he's going to end up behind the brown here, surely. You can just see it happening, can't you? It's just how casual JPage is, just getting down, lining up his shot and playing it without a care in the world. Yeah, look where this is going. Look where this is going.
Oh, well, that is amazing.
Dear.
If Tom Lewis wasn't in tears before, I think he might be now.
Yeah. I mean, Tom Lewis does like a good old microwave curry, and I'm sure he'll be getting one in now to try and cheer him up a little bit. Again, I mean, JPage is going to pop this red. I wouldn't be surprised if Tom Lewis walks out the arena here if this red goes in. Oh, and it hasn't, so the wait goes on a little bit longer for
the comeback is on, Joe. The comeback is on. This might be Tom Lewis's first part of the frame here.
I mean, you've got to feel for Tom a little bit, just because you know, we know how much this would mean to him to beat JPage, to get through to the one table setup and the one table crucible on Snooker 19. But you know, it must have been awful to come out and that's the first shot at a pot he's had.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think Tom Lewis is a bit like. There was a quote someone said the other day about Stuart Bingham. They said if you cut him in half, there'll just be snooker inside him. And I think Tom Lewis he's one of those who just loves the game, doesn't he? And he just wants to win.
Mark Allen.
There would just be multiple copies of Snooker 19 in there.
Inside Tom Lewis. And Snooker 19 and Curry, that'd be it.
Yeah. Well, where's the red going? No, not quite. Nah. Surely Tom's got to concede here. Get on with the next frame. You know, you're not going to win this frame, so.
Famous last words there, Joe. Who knows?
Who knows? Well, I mean, he is playing on. Fair play, good pot. But I suppose 3 reds, 3 colours, but you'd want those colours to be blacks if you were playing on for snookers, and you know, try and get the cue ball behind the brown, possibly a foul and a miss and a free ball, and he could get back into this.
But the worry for me, Joe, is that if it does end up coming down to a safety battle on who's going to give away snookers,
I mean, you know, Tom Lewis has given away a lot.
His brain, it's not going to end well, is it?
I mean, Tom Lewis has given away about 25 points in this frame in snookers. So.
I lost count. I couldn't.
Yeah, we should have kept a foul counter, shouldn't we?
Yeah, someone comment below, please.
Yeah, let's get the virtual Crucible Almanac started.
Oh, we've got to make that for next year.
He's missed. Well,
Oh,
surely he's just gonna throw the towel in here.
Mark Allen, 7.
please, just concede. Don't even leave him to pot this,
because you know JPage, he's just gonna try and clear up now and just make him feel even worse. But
well, maybe Tom just wanted some table time. Who knows? But
well, you know, he does like being out there, so maybe he just wanted to be on the TV a little bit longer. Get his sponsors in there, the good old Gino DeCampo microwave curries that he's got on his waistcoat.
Would you ever sponsor a player, Joe?
Well,
9.
I think it was Chris Magoo, actually, one of my members who plays in the Discord as well. He seen a tweet from Mark King asking for sponsors for the season and suggested I might be interested, but I'm not sure Mark King would be interested in me. To be fair, but
no, I think Mark King's probably slightly out of your budget.
13.
But I think
Frame
players
conceded. Frame.
He's just conceded mid floor. Well, I mean that's that
was a beautiful moment.
I reckon Brendan Moore just had enough, to be honest. It was like the referee in a boxing match. He threw the towel in for Tom.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, here we go. Tom's got the break off in frame 2 now.
Has that ever happened?
I thought he was rolling up to the pack there.
Did he
no,
he's
okay.
Slightly,
he did.
Slightly.
Unless the ref didn't put the reds back right.
Well, you never know with this tournament.
Yeah, there's a few backhanders going on from JPage.
As if he needs that help.
Oh, Hazel's gone. She's given up.
She's got to see who's playing on the other table, perhaps.
Dear.
But yeah, I'm quite sure for Q School you could probably sponsor someone for. I think they pay £1,000 to enter. So if you wanted to sponsor a player for Q School who's an unknown, you might be able to get in there.
Yeah, because of all the TV exposure the Q School gets.
Basically, I want you to sponsor Tom Lewis to enter Q School.
I'll sponsor myself to get into Q School. Oh dear. I can't believe Hazel is stitched to this match. It's rather harsh.
Joe, I can believe she stitched it, I'll be honest.
Oh dear. Well, look at that, 147 remaining apparently, so Tom Lewis has still got a chance to make that 84 on his name. But
what was JPage's highest break there? Because it might be below. It's probably below the 36 because he got so many points from Snooker, so he didn't have to make a high break, did he?
I think it was 40 odd, wasn't it? Because he started off with that break at 40, I think. So
he'll have to be changing his username later then.
Look at this.
Oh, not again, please. Please not again. Joe, I'm actually going to close my eyes and wait for your reaction.
Well, we know he's going to go for the 2 cushion escape. It's just what's he going to leave? Here we go. Oh, he just got it. Oh, well played.
Oh, right. Well, next time it happens, I'm going to close my eyes because clearly it works.
Yeah, if you don't watch him play, then he wins.
Oh yeah. He's great to watch with your eyes closed, you know.
Oh dear. Right. Oh well, that's a bad mistake from JPage. I think he should be thoroughly ashamed of himself there.
I think JPage should frankly concede the frame.
Well, you know, I'm surprised he hasn't just walked off a bit like Ronnie against Hendry that day. I'm surprised Tom didn't take that on. You know, he might not get another shot at a pot this frame. So,
well, could Tom be playing for the 0-0 here, Joe?
yeah, he could be playing on for that. Maybe playing for a power cut on JPage's behalf.
I mean, that would be a win by default, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. It would, to be fair.
Well, this is,
That's what it says in the rules, you know. Acts of God and power cuts, you know, aren't suitable excuses for disconnecting from a match.
Very strict rules on this Community World Championship.
I mean, you know, you should be that serious that you have backup generators and backup servers and well, Tom, I don't really know what's happened. I mean, Sperrin must be watching this match thinking, well, how did I lose?
One
at this point.
I mean, Tom will be praying for that power cut right now.
He will be, but here we go. JPage just going to smash into the pack here. Oh, he's missed the power. Here we go. Looks okay. He'll settle for that.
That's not bad, is it?
8.
And you'd expect another sizable break here, wouldn't you, Joe?
Well, at least 41, I think, to get his new high break. Yeah, you would expect a decent size break here, and Tom will be hoping for a miss at some point. Of course,
well, it can happen. That's the thing with
9.
With a player who's very confident. They can sometimes get overconfident and make a mistake.
I mean, you know, JPage is playing almost without a care in the world at the moment, and we, you know, as much as we've been having a laugh in this match, Tom Lewis is a good player, and you know, with this sort of chance, I'd fancy Tom to
50,
get close
50.
to winning the frame. So, you know, JPage has got to make sure he does a professional job here.
Yeah, Tom's. I mean, you don't get through to this round without being able to make a break.
Exactly. You know, he beats Sperrin, and that clearance
16.
To force a decider. I know Tom, you know, says to me that it's the best clearance he's ever seen, and you know, I think Alex Higgins might have something to say about that, but you know, maybe a close second.
Well, in fairness, mate, Alex Higgins is rubbish at Snooker 19.
Well, he is.
24.
Yeah, he is, to be fair.
His high break in this game is 0. That's awful.
I know. Yeah, he always lines up the white line with the pocket and the gold line as his cue ball positional shot, so and he can't understand why he keeps going in off.
29.
And he said, well, you stuff your Snooker 19.
The famous quote, yeah.
And I mean, rumour had it, he did have multiple brawls with a PlayStation 5, so...
Well, it's because he prefers the video game Alex Higgins Hurricane Snooker, probably.
Well, actually, I've heard that his favourite of all time is Snooker Manager, so...
Rightly so, I believe.
Yeah.
It's the only game, I believe, where a snooker player can be fined for being drunk or something like that, so...
Yeah, and Alex likes to see if he can get away with the fine. But meanwhile, JPage is about to break his old high break again.
Yeah, he'll be hoping for there to be a JPage timed snooker game at this rate.
37.
Yeah. JPage Snooker Manager 2022. Coming to stores near you soon.
Of course, its big rival would be Captain Goodspeed's This Is Snooker.
and the Tom Lewis Snooker Nation Championship.
which is definitely a brand new game and not just Snooker Nation Championship with Tom Lewis's face on it.
38.
Yeah,
38.
yeah.
I mean, I would buy that.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, to be fair, when it originally came out on the PC, and what on earth has he played there? Has he just played safe?
Oh, I think he's played to get behind the green.
I mean, why?
Kyron Wilson.
Maybe
38,
maybe he didn't want to break his high break again. He's already put in a request to change his high break to 40, so his username to JPageMartin40. So
I think
yeah, very odd.
More snooker commentary needs the commentator going, I mean, why? Why have you done that?
Well, I mean, Tom's got out of the snooker first time that time, but he's
got lucky there to not leave anything.
Got lucky. I mean, how on earth he didn't leave one on there? I don't know. I must say that cluster of reds has got a very curious look about it. I don't know about you. Certainly from the TV screen, it looks very weird. But
I don't want to think about it, Joe. I'll have nightmares.
But well, JPage has played the Tom Lewis, as it's called.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. Don't really know what Tom Lewis will play here because I mean the roll up is what he'd usually play, but after the last frame it would be I mean I wouldn't.
Well, he's trying to get in behind the green here, but well, he might have to settle behind the pink. Unlucky. Now we'll see a lot about JPage here, whether he's taking this seriously or not. Yeah, he's playing safe. I thought he might go for the pot, but I think Halborn would have went for the pot, personally.
I think you're right there. I mean, we should say JPage's cue ball, apart from there, to be honest, but apart from there, his cue ball has been fantastic.
It has been.
That was slightly sloppy. He might have left the chance here for Tom Lewis, if Tom Lewis is feeling brave.
Yeah, if he can get to the one near the pink spot. Well, what a pot that is!
Pot.
Well, there you go. Right, come on, Tom. Show us why you've got a name, a game named after you.
Yeah, come on, Tom. Come on.
Tornado Tom. That's that wiped its feet on the way through.
In many ways, I do think of Tom Lewis as the virtual Alex Higgins.
Well, Alex Higgins was well known for liking his microwave curries, wasn't he? So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is
to be honest, I think he reminds me more of Tony Drago. I imagine he goes around slapping himself when he's missed a shot and
hitting himself with the PlayStation controller.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's why he's been played a little off. He played one bad shot and now he knocked himself out with a PS5 controller, and yeah, he's a bit concussed and seeing the black as a red, and I mean, maybe that's why he fouled so much. He thought he was hitting it every time and wondered, why am I playing the same shot over and over again?
He just felt it was some sort of mad fever dream.
Yeah.
But this is probably his best chance yet to actually get a foothold in this match, and he's taking his time on it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he's desperately thinking about, but well, he knocks that in. Good shot.
Yeah, because we only have
14.
We already have JPage's view here, don't we, for this match?
Yeah. Tom did send me his view as well, but I decided just to use the one perspective.
Which is nice. It means the viewer can just imagine Tom Lewis walking around the arena.
Yeah.
You could basically make your own match that way.
Yeah. And, you know, you can make your own
15.
vision of Tom Lewis as well. You know, of course, we're very lucky we see his Discord photo, but the viewers at home may not have
very
seen
lucky. We're very lucky to see that, Joe.
the viewers may not have seen his player profile, so you know.
20.
We need to make him some sort of snooker profile somewhere. I believe you did. You tweet profiles of the players on your Twitter.
I did, yeah.
So yeah, if people head to Joe's Twitter and give him a follow if you haven't already, because sort your life out. But there's photos of the players, there's their high break, there's their nicknames and little bits of information there. So it just adds a bit more flavour to the
21.
Yeah, no, it's been good. Yeah, I've not done it for every match, but I did do it for Tom Lewis's match with Sperrin. So, and of course we'll have done it for this match as well. So.
And I've heard rumours that Joe's going to set up a virtual queue tracker website.
Yeah, to go along with the virtual Crucible
26.
Yeah.
And the VWST rule book. Yeah.
Rule 1 must be on PlayStation.
Yeah. Rule 2, turn up to your matches.
Yeah.
Rule 3, no roll-ups.
Tom Lewis would be disqualified immediately.
A maximum of 3 roll-ups per match. Oh dear, he had 6 in the last match. Therefore he's disqualified for 2 consecutive tournaments.
Oh, don't tell him that. He'll be heartbroken.
Well, I mean, he's going along fairly well here, to be fair. He's, you know, those 4 reds aren't too bad for Tom.
Yeah, I think he'd be hoping to clear up here.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think if this was the Tom from the last round, he would clear up from here. But hopefully this is settling him down a little bit. Oh, this cue ball needs to run. He's 29, just left 29. Himself a little bit awkward here. I feel like he could have played the blue there.
That was a bit. It's a bit trickier than you'd want, isn't it? Really.
Well, it's their good pot.
Good pot, very good pot. Where's the cue ball going to end up though? Is he going to be
30,
stuck?
30.
He's going to have to play this blue now.
It's not an easy blue from there. Just under hit the last 2 shots, and it's just left him with a few tricky pots to keep this break going.
You know, he's got to be a little bit careful of the in-off here as well if he plays the screw back on the blue. Oh, what a shot that is. That's a cracker. Oh, where's the cue ball going to end up?
Oh, he's unlucky.
But the blue's going to get in the way.
35.
Oh, he's so unlucky here.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Well, and he's knocked the green out, so he can't even get behind that. And just, he's... Well, what would you do here, Joe?
I mean, hopefully you can see a thin snick of one of these reds, but if not, he might play the swerve and try and pot this, which would be very, very difficult. I think, to be honest, it might be worth the old hit and hope here, because you might knock something safe. No, you can see the... well, I thought he could see.
Wow, I think, has he missed the power bar there, Joe?
Possibly.
Surely.
Well, whatever's happened, he's left the pink on, and
Foul
I think JPage might take him a little bit more seriously.
Kyron Wilson, 4.
Because, you know, feasible. If Tom Lewis didn't hit the green on the way through ball clear, I think Tom would have won the frame there.
Yeah, I think so. I really do think so.
But JPage's third chance of the frame comes along now.
1.
He's not. I think starting this match, I think we both would have predicted that JPage would be a one chance finish a frame. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not really shown that yet.
No, and even in his
Played
first
very
round
well,
match,
but he's not quite played as clinical as we'd expect.
yeah, as I say, I think you know, he was in that first frame. He was on a break of 40, and then he missed a fairly straightforward red to the right corner. I have a feeling if that went in, he would have cleared up, but ever since then, it's just gone a little bit scrappy. And well, I mean, if it wasn't for all the fouls in the first frame from Tom, maybe he wouldn't have been so comfortable in that frame. So, you know, Tom's maybe been a little bit unlucky here, but you know, that's the thing about these best of fives. He's still got 3 frames to try and make it up.
Yeah. It can all change in a best of 5, can't it? Because TomLewis, he was behind in the first round.
Yeah, he was 2-1 down and 34 with 35 on as well, wasn't it? And, yeah.
So he's done it before this tournament.
Where's the cue ball going?
He's just
12.
He's just okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, he'd be hoping to clear up here, wouldn't he?
Well, at the very least, he'll be hoping to win the frame. Oh, oh! Has the blue come to his rescue? I think it has. Wow.
Kyron Wilson,
expecting
12. 12.
A bit of bull run Martin right there.
Well, yeah, the shaky arm, more like the ball run. But he's not got a bad line on this red here to try and get in behind brown and pink. Now, Tom has been under-hitting them today. So, you know, maybe he doesn't want to do that here, put it that way.
Yeah, this shot could define the frame, this one.
This looks good.
This looks good. This looks very good if the cue ball keeps going.
Oh, how unlucky. I think he's left this on, you know. Yeah.
Oh,
that is so unlucky.
Millimetres away. Unluckiest shot of the tournament there. Wow. I think TomLewis must have run over a black cat or something.
Yeah, I mean, he was lucky in the first match, in the second match against Sperry.
One.
He's been anything but lucky today. But 20 points in front now for JPage. Blue and yellow will see him take a 2-0 lead, and he's not been at his best, but he's not needing to be at the moment. A little bit of luck here and there has helped him through.
6.
But this yellow isn't a gimme. But it's right in the heart of the pocket.
Oh, what's he done for this green?
He's
8.
not on the
He
green,
tried
but
I think he was playing to sit behind it there.
yeah, but barring a snooker.
Yeah, Tom will have to be playing for snookers, and I mean, if there's any player I wouldn't want to be playing for them against. Did he hit that? Surely he did. But
He did, but if he didn't, it's a free ball. No?
Foul.
Wow.
Kyron Wilson,
Wow.
8.
Wow.
Mark Allen, 4.
Oh, how's that now a free ball? He must... I mean, JPage, that... As much as he's just missed that, he's got away with it a little bit, not leaving the free ball. I wouldn't have played on if I was Tom. I would have possibly...
He's put him back in.
Oh, he has put him back, okay. Yeah, I maybe would have been tempted to do the same there. Although knowing the weight that JPage plays shots at, which is usually perfect, he could be in a lot of trouble here. But I don't think Tom would have put JPage in trouble anyway. So,
of course, Tom can win the frame now.
He can, yeah. 23 points behind, 25 on the table. So JPage has got to get this right. I mean, I just can't believe he missed that. He didn't seem to miss the power bar. I just think he lined it up wrong.
Oh, he's hit that well, and has he got it behind the pink and brown?
Not quite. Is Tom going to take the pot on?
Or
is he going to play
that'd
the
be a
old
brave
cocked
man.
hat double, possibly?
Yeah, what would you play here, Joe?
Probably what Tom just did there. It doesn't give you much of an advantage, but it keeps the green safe.
It's a tense finish to this frame, isn't it?
Yeah. You just have a feeling that if Tom wins this frame, it could change the complexion of the match completely.
Yeah, this is a...
Whoa, where's the cue ball going? It's in the pocket, you know. Oh, well, has he angled him? Has he angled him? We won't know until Tom plays, but... Wow, that cue ball was close.
It's riding his luck here, JPage.
It's as if he's almost started to panic a little bit.
I think maybe... Do you think the nerves are getting to him here, Joe?
Oh, I think it's almost the opposite. He was playing with such a carefree attitude, and it, you know, if it doesn't go right for you, it almost knocks you out of your rhythm, and it can be hard to get that true concentration back. But I would suggest he's maybe angled Tom here, because he's taken a long time on this. We'll soon find out, of course, but wow.
The virtual snooker gods have not been kind to Tom in this frame.
They really haven't. They really haven't. Yeah, he's been angled. Oh, and he's...
oh, no, Tom, what are you doing, man?
He's got away with it. But he needs a snooker
lost his
now.
mind.
Foul. Kyron Wilson, 5.
I mean, if there's anything that shouldn't be Tom Lewis's nickname, that's angles. or lack of angles, maybe.
I think that was Tom Lewis saying you can stuff your virtual snooker.
yeah, exactly. Oh dear.
JPage is a lucky boy to come away with his frame.
I mean, that was quite the shot from Tom Lewis.
I wonder whether that was just frustration, just, you know.
I mean, surely he could have swerved it, Tom. I mean...
Yeah, I was expecting him to, but it would have been great to have seen what he had weighed up.
Kyron Wilson, 3.
Oh dear. I mean, we might have to... I might have to edit in some footage of him looking at the shot.
I want you to edit in an interview of him going, Tom, what were you thinking of, mate?
Some audio commentary of extra bonus features, Tom Lewis. Director's commentary on the match.
Yep.
A little bit unlucky there not to get the snooker, I must admit.
Of course, that director's commentary will be exclusive on Virtual Matchroom Live.
Yep. Because Virtual Barry Hearn will be sorting that out.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, what must people think watching this? We've gone delirious, Tom.
I think we have. We're going to need to talk to a virtual Steve Peters.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my word. What's he doing here?
His head's gone, I think.
Oh, that was JPage. I beg your pardon, Tom. I thought it was him that played it, but
well, I think they've both just they've both just lost their minds here, Joe. At the end of this
I mean, it'll be interesting to see which members of the crowd are still here for the third frame.
It might be an empty arena.
It may well be. Yeah. Oh, it's there, you know.
Wow.
Are we going to see another walkout here?
4. Frame
we
conceded. Frame Kyron Wilson.
Tom Lewis, the diva of the Virtual World Championship.
he's just snapped his virtual cue and he's walked out. Well, here we go, third frame. And, well, JPage is going to stick him straight behind the green because that's what he always does on break-offs. But he's not this time. Well,
He's probably...
Is Tom Lewis just going to smash the pack, Quinton Hand style? Or...
Was he going to do some sort of Mark Williams trick shot? Just... Oh, no. He's
playing a normal shot.
Wow, he's gone away. He's had some water. He's settled down a bit, perhaps.
Yeah. He's had a cheeky vindaloo in between frames.
Yeah. Is Hazel back or not? I can't see. Is she there?
Well, we'll have a look on the other side. I mean, they've swapped seats, Tom and Kyron here, so
That's unconventional for the Crucible.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, especially because Jan Verhaas had to go and sanitise the seats, but Tom was saying that was the reason why he was losing, was because of the seat he was sat in, so...
Yeah.
He actually refused to come back out until they allowed him to sit in the other seats. So
yeah, he was complaining about the strong smell of korma, I believe.
yeah. That's a good shot from JPage. Not quite got the snooker, but not far away.
Both players very conventionally dressed. There's no exciting waistcoats on show here, are there?
There's not, no. As I said with the Chinny match, it was Judd Trump versus Ricky Walden, and they were wearing very strange outfits. I mean, Ricky Walden was wearing a bright gold waistcoat, as he does in real life, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's even Kyron's normal outfit, isn't it? Really, the sort of maroon waistcoat. But I mean, I mean, Tom must be swearing at JPage under his breath, because every single time he comes to the table, he seems to be in a snooker. So, it must be very frustrating.
Yeah, well, and when you know that his game is potting and making decent breaks, when you're not able to do that, it does frustrate your opponent, doesn't it? When you stop them from playing their game.
Yeah. Oh, we can see just a thin little edge there.
I have no idea how he didn't touch the blue there. That was amazing.
Oh.
I think he waved at the blue as he went past.
Yeah, well, I think he actually it was sleight of hand. He moved the blue while it was on its way.
And the ref didn't see it, of course.
Well, it was sleight of hand, Tom. Nobody seen it.
Yeah.
We didn't even see it. Oh, look at this.
No. Oh my word. I've never been so happy to be out of the tournament, Joe, because I wouldn't want to play against this.
Well, I know. This is granite, isn't it? This is like playing Selby. It really is.
Like playing Selby, but slightly quicker.
Yeah. Selby on steroids.
What a nickname that is, Selby on steroids.
A steroid Selby. Yeah, well.
The drugged up jester from Leicester.
Well, where's this going to flick behind? Surely not. Surely not. No, not quite.
This is insanity, this. Because there's, the red's slowly well, they were slowly kind of coming into their own space, but it's a patient start. That's what I'd call it.
Yeah, I mean, we're usually in the midst of a JPage30 break by now, aren't we? So, which is, of course, you know, he's famous for. Oh, I see Hazel, by the way.
She's come back. She's given TomLewis another chance.
Yeah. Now she's more centre of the front row now.
Do you think she was actually modelled on Hazel? Maybe she was.
I mean, maybe, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it seems. It looks a lot like her for it not to be, but I don't know why it would be Hazel in the audience. To be honest, I don't know if she's ever sat in the audience of a snooker match. So,
oh, and it might just be one of the producers' mums. We never know.
Yeah, it could be. It would be quite funny if it was all of the players just in the audience.
Oh, that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? Or like players from the past, like Dennis Taylor and Virgo and Higgins and Bill Werbenack.
Yeah.
And just occasionally you see him just down in a beer.
Yeah. Can you put the pint away, please?
There's been 3 occasions this championship in real life where I've heard the ref warn the audience to put their sweets away.
Yeah, put those sweet wrappers away. It's like some old biddy that you know doesn't know what sweets are called. Put those sweet wrappers away.
It's amazing. It's there must be some audience members who are like getting told off for the first time in about 40 years.
Yeah.
For eating sweets.
I thought there might be a plan there, but
I don't know what. Yeah, I mean he's got a half chance there, but I don't think he's going to take it on.
No, he's just playing the roll up.
Might see a re-rack here.
Yeah, there's a bit of a stalemate. The referee's, just hearing that the referee's given them 3 shots to resolve this before he pulls the plug on the frame. So Tom Lewis has said, "Okay, I'll play a proper shot then." Well,
that's good refereeing there, I'd say.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was very bold because we know that Tom has some violent streaks.
Yeah. The ref will be closely guarded on his way to his car later on.
Yeah. He will be, yeah.
He'll have Steve Davis for protection, Steve Davis and John Parrott, I believe.
Yeah, I know, both wearing sunglasses, so you can't recognise them. Yeah, it's descended into madness, this commentary, but I'm enjoying it. I don't know if the people at home are enjoying it, but if you're
it's not for them, Joe. It's not for them.
I mean, if you're not enjoying it, you know where to go. You can stuff your virtual snooker.
Go watch bloody Eurosport, mate. Jeez, you know.
Yeah, go and watch Joe Johnson tell me that Higgins is not won as many frames as Mark Williams when he's 10-5 down. Yeah. Are you looking forward to the World Seniors starting after the Worlds?
I actually am, you know. I think I mean, it sounds mad, but in some ways I'm looking forward to that more than the actual World Championship final.
Yeah, it is always good watching the likes of Dennis and, you know, Jimmy White.
Patsy Fagan.
Yeah, Patsy. Tony Knowles is playing as well.
Well, and some.
Oh, and David Lilly. David Lilly's in this series.
I was about to say, it's almost like there's some. It's weird to call them new senior players or upcoming senior players, but
Upcoming
there's
rising
David Lilly,
stars.
One.
I mean, it
Igor,
wouldn't it just be
he's there.
ridiculous if David Lilly goes and wins the World Seniors?
Oh, but he's got to have a chance, surely, just because he's
got to be one of the favourites, surely.
I'd say so. Him and
Eight.
Igor, I'd say probably. You know,
Yeah. I'm sure. Did Igor play in it last year, or was it Leo Fernandez? It might have been Leo Fernandez.
It might have been Leo, but I mean, any player who's, Igor was almost top 64, so to have him in the World Seniors, you'd expect he almost made the Crucible, didn't he? He lost to Mark Joyce.
Yeah.
So and if they can get through their first rounds, of course they're best of 5,
Nine.
so they can't slip up too much. But yeah, I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd go for Igor or David Lilly, I'd say. Definitely ahead of it. But then Jimmy White has won it the last 2 years, and I have no idea how.
Well, I mean, especially last year when Ken was 4-0 up in the final.
Yeah. I mean, that was a cracking final, wasn't it?
Yeah.
14.
JPage off to a good start in this frame. He looks to have settled down a little bit. I
What's
think
the
go on.
15.
What's the age limit for the virtual seniors, Joe?
The virtual seniors.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be at least 24, hasn't it?
How old are you, Joe?
23.
Yeah, exactly.
20.
I was pretty sure, but I wanted the audience to make sure they knew why you said 24.
Yeah. Well, I mean, rumor has it that Rainy Lamb might be playing in the virtual World Seniors next year.
21.
Oh, I see. That would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he's concentrating on this year. But no, I mean, it's an interesting virtual tour. We've got
28.
a wide range in ages, to say the least.
Yeah, we do actually, don't we? It's kind of like the, but it's a bit like the real tour, and that the best players seem to be slightly older, the kind of players who, maybe I'd say like the class of.
the class of 1972.
Well, maybe we could say that they're the class of Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker. That's their sort of class. It's based on like the first snooker game they played.
I mean, maybe that's why they're so good at it, because they used to play the old Spectrum versions and.
29.
We're going to be banned from all these Discords now, aren't we?
We'll make a breakaway Discord. That's what it's about.
A breakaway Discord called the Tom Lewis Appreciation Discord, and it'll be me, you, and Tom Lewis. And we'll compete on the Tom Lewis tour, the TLT.
36.
Oh, don't say that. He'll actually set that up.
And now Tom's not watching this anymore. He's had enough watching this. I think he knows what's coming with this break. I mean, there you go. He's just gone past 36 on to 37 now. 37. So. This for his highest ever break.
Yeah. JP just going to dislike this video because you've said that.
Yeah. I mean, there seems to be a few more audience members that have come in. I don't know if
44.
If the waft of coma attracted them in, but
they're just staying for the free curry afterwards.
The Crucible curry.
Oh, that sounds nice. I have no idea what would make it the Crucible curry, but it sounds good.
45.
Well, that's the beauty of it. Nobody knows what's in it.
Just Tom Lewis puts a big lump of chalk in it.
Yeah. And there's a bit of Betfred confetti in there. And the old cue ball that they changed halfway through the first semi-final. That's in there as well.
Yeah, that was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
52.
Yeah.
I've never known them basically say, "Oh, we had a dodgy cue ball at the start." That's bizarre. Like,
Yeah.
Because they changed it, and the play went up a notch, didn't it? It was very weird.
Yeah, I think it's a placebo effect, isn't it? When you get rid of what you think is affecting it, you think you all of a sudden start
53.
playing a lot better. I mean, it was reacting very strange, I must admit.
Has a player ever changed like their actual cue halfway through a match? Are they allowed to do that?
I'm not entirely sure. I know. Yeah, I don't know if they've ever changed their cue halfway through a match, but I know pool players do that a lot. They usually have a cue for the break and a cue for they're in the balls.
58.
I remember when Marco Fu's tip fell off in the semi-final. I don't know if you remember that.
Well, I believe that's a not safe for work video that should only be viewed if you're over 18. It's hideous, really.
Well, yeah. Then there's a manic rush of Paul
59,
Collier
59.
putting his tip back on.
But yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. It's that's a real
66,
rarity in
66.
sport, actually. As JPage makes a lovely break here, which
I mean, he's
always
already
won
on
this, hasn't he?
66. I can't believe this.
yeah,
We're too busy talking about Marco Fu's tip, and
it's about time someone talked about it.
well, that red puts him 67 in front, 67 on the table. So just this blue needed.
Or the
67.
pink,
Or the
67.
pink. I mean, the current tie break is 136 from Sam Millers. What's he on here? Another 67. Well, sorry, once the pink's in, another. So he could be on for a 140 here if he pots the pink. 139 if he pots the blue. Yeah, very interesting. Oh, there you go. Jimmy White's just joined. It took him a while, but
Yeah, it's running a bit late.
well, yeah, it took him a while to work out the technology. You see, so just in time for the big woos of
72.
all JPage's supporters there.
And it's nice to hear the crowd, isn't it, Joe? After a year of
Well, I know. I mean, yeah.
Because the commentators do have to say that every time after they cheer nowadays, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, controversial opinion, but I prefer the clap machine.
73.
I prefer the clap machine when the person operating it didn't quite know when they should use it.
yeah. I like they had a tournament where they had 4 different claps, and there was one for safety, and then there, of course, there was the shootout one where they actually recorded the daft people at from Watford.
That might have been the worst thing I've ever watched. I never thought I'd missed a real shootout audience, but it was like, why have you recorded this?
Yeah. Well, a possible 137 now, I think.
79.
for JPage. So he would beat the high break by 1 if he did clear up here.
For £50 prize for the high break. I don't know what's going to happen if it's a draw. Do they get 25 each, or do they fight it out? Do they fight it out for the death or something?
I'm not sure Ripstone expected anyone to make a century after last year, so yeah.
86.
I don't think they've thought that far ahead. Maybe it's maybe it'll just double and it'll be £100. Some random rule that if 3 people get the same break, it's £150.
87.
For no reason.
And if someone gets a 147, Ripstone will just buy them a car or something.
Yeah. They will. I mean, they will win Ripstone. That's what will happen.
94.
They will win the rights to publish Stephen Hendry's as his snooker.
Yeah.
He's almost got a century here, and I mean, dare I say that I think the high break prize is possibly better than the prize for winning the tournament.
It depends. what you value really. Certainly for me,
It's
I'd
95,
rather
95.
the Xbox pad and the signed copy of the game than the £50 voucher, personally. But mainly because I don't really buy digital games
102,
either,
102.
so it didn't mean that much to me. But
Oh, what's he playing for wood? Is he
Don't
aware
know.
of the high break prize here, Joe? I don't
well,
know.
103.
maybe at the time that he played the match, it was still 135. So I wonder if he's played for the pink, thinking that the 136 will be, because it was only in a quarter-final match that Sam made the 136. So
Is this the highest televised break?
no, Sam made it.
109.
Well, when this comes out a couple of days ago, when we're recording this, Tom, it'll be tonight that comes out. So.
And we should say we're recording this instead of watching the real World Championship final.
Yeah.
That's our dedication to this tournament. / our lack of interest in Mark Selby winning.
111.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't. Come on, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we commentated, we were celebrating Judd Trump being knocked out, and somebody commented
114.
that Judd and Jack didn't go to Dubai; they just ended up in the BBC studio.
It's a different kind of holiday, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that means
Ended
the
up
Winter
sat next
Gardens
to
in
Steve
Sheffield.
Davis.
Come on.
118.
Yeah, it's not bad. Look, it's nice weather, isn't it? It's all right. They're getting paid for it. Not too bad. But this lovely break. One of the breaks of the tournament, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. I mean, this is going to equal the high break set by Sam Miller's 88. It's going to be a 136, and you know he's finished off this match well. I think this is a lot more what we were expecting, Tom, before this match started. And Tom Lewis has had a couple of chances. He was very unlucky in frame 2, I think. Had that went differently, who knows what would have happened. But with a beautiful clearance of 136, equaling the high break, JPageMartin, the top seed, goes through. He beats Tom Lewis, the Tornado,
and Matt
by 3
carrying
frames
us.
to nil. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure, Tom, to commentate on this match with you, and we've had some laughs, and you won't be around for the semi-finals this time around, but hopefully we can have you back for the final next week.
Yeah, I believe for the semi-finals, I'm actually doing some work with Eurosport.
Yeah, well, yeah, Eurosport have poached you for that one. So.
Well, they dropped me a tweet and said, "Yeah, we want to commentate with personality for once," and I was like, "Oh, fair enough, guys, fair enough."
Fair enough. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see you again in the final. And on that performance, do you think we could see JPage there?
I would be very hard pressed to rule him out, but yeah, it's one of those where I think he's put himself as the favourite here. I think definitely people would be expecting him to get through, but I mean, the beauty of snooker is that anyone can give anyone a game. You know, I think a lot of people would have expected Selby to comfortably beat Bingham, but arguably Bingham was the better player and unlucky not to at least get a decider. I think people expected Kyron Wilson to beat Murphy, and that didn't happen. So, yeah, I would expect JPage, but we can never call it, and that's why we love this sport.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it'll never stop amazing you what happens on a 12x6 snooker table. So
Even a virtual one.
Yeah, even a virtual one, yeah. But, I mean, you know, I've thoroughly enjoyed this, and hopefully everybody at home has enjoyed this as well. We've got the semi-finals coming up now, so of course our semi-final lineup is now complete. So we have Halborn 13 taking on Sam Miller's 88. That is going to be an absolute cracker of a match. Both of those players are producing centuries galore. I think there's something like 7 between them in the tournament so far. Sam Millers has made 4 breaks over 130 in this tournament. And then in the other semi-final, we've got JPageMartin, who you've just watched, taking on Jolly Janny in the semi-final. And both of those matches will be over the best of 7. They will be out Later this week, JPage unfortunately can't play his match until Saturday, which is when we hope to do the final, but you know, these things can't be avoided, so there'll be a little bit more spread out now for the semi-final and final, but I'm really looking forward to covering them over the next few days. So make sure you check out those videos when they pop up as a premiere later this week. Thank you very much to Tom for joining me once again, and hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.